know you can make money while doing what you love? Stick around and I'll give you 7 financial education tips on how to be successful doing what you like. You must have been told that in order to earn money in life, you have to work hard doing a repetitive and interesting job just because this provides an income. You must have been told many times that the things that bring you joy in life are a waste of time and that your hobbies and passions will stay in the way of your future career. Of course, the advice to work hard in order to make money is good advice, but this doesn't mean that the work has to be an unpleasant one. Contrary to the common belief, the career sphere can intersect with the hobby sphere and actually be one and the same. The secret resides in a strong personal motivation coming from a healthy mindset through the continuous setting of personal goals that must be achieved. Step 1. Find out what your passion is. If you have not yet discovered what you are passionate about, we will talk about it in another video. For now, let's assume that each of us already has something that they're passionate about which occupies their mind most of the day. And no, we're not talking about unhealthy habits like gambling, drinking, cigarettes, or twiddling your thumbs. Despite the opinion of some, these are not hobbies. We need to understand that whatever we do, again, we are not talking about habits that simply make you waste your time. Everything we do can be capitalized, converted into value, which means it can be sold in one way or another to others. For example, your passion is playing the guitar. If you think about all the famous singers we have today, how do you think they got there? Exactly, it all started with their passion for singing. Now you might say, but I'm not really that good to become a star. I didn't say that this video is about helping you become the next Michael Jackson or the next Freddie Mercury, but about the fact that you have to understand that any passion can be capitalized enough to earn from it. For that, you don't have to be the best of the best. Let's be serious, how many Michael Jacksons are there today? Only 0.01% of those who practice a certain profession become true masters in it, those people to whom the craft no longer presents any secrets. To make money from a skill, you don't have to be better than 99.99% of people. You only have to be in the top 30%, meaning to practice it at an acceptable level. It's much easier than you think. Here is an example of those who are passionate about music. At the base of the pyramid, we find people who have never tried this activity. Next are the beginners, those who have just started this hobby and have no experience in it, which is about 50% of the total. They're followed by the amateurs, about 25%, those who are considered good at it by those around them. At the top of the pyramid, here in these 5%, we also find the masters or the true geniuses, which is about 0.01% or even less. These people have dedicated their entire lives to this profession or are gifted with a natural, unique talent. The notion that you have to be an expert or a master in order to earn money from something you are passionate about is false. As I said before, the truth is that it is enough to be at an amateur level, so you can consider that you already have something you can capitalize on. Step 2. Figure out how you can earn money through the field you are passionate about by offering value through it to your potential customers. Anything that responds to a person's needs has value that can be exchanged for money because money is just a piece of paper that has been assigned a price. According to Maslow's pyramid of needs, human needs are divided into 5 groups. Physiological needs, the need for security, belonging, social recognition, and self-actualization. What is your passion? Have you ever thought how your passion adapts to one of these needs? Comment below and we'll discuss your answer together. Step 3. Work, persevere, push your boundaries, be in a continuous quest for perfection in the domain you chose. You should know that it's not enough to dream about how to be wealthy if you don't do something about it. Of course, we'd all like to become billionaires overnight without doing anything, but if you think that this is how you'll get there, I wish you good luck. Otherwise, get used to the idea that the way to become wealthy is through work and perseverance. Of course, some were lucky, but you can't hope that one day you will dig up a chest full of gold in the back of your yard or invent the flying car. Many successful people say that luck or inspiration represents only 1%. The rest, up to 99%, is work. Do you think that all modern physics was written just because an apple fell on Newton's head? Work is the foundation. If you have luck besides it, it's even better. So work, accumulate as much knowledge in the field you chose, persevere, and don't get discouraged when you don't see good results straight away. For example, if you start going to the gym, you won't become Miss or Mr. Universe after just one workout. Step 4. Invest in yourself. In the book The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas Stanley investigates the way of life of some American billionaires and points out the main differences between them and the ordinary people. We see that one of the main differences is that the billionaires spend at least 6 hours a week reading compared to the ordinary people who attribute to reading less than 2 hours. Invest time in learning, first and foremost everything related to your field, but don't ignore the connected fields either. One of the secrets of being successful is to constantly push your area of knowledge. Malcolm Gladwell says you need 10,000 hours invested in your skill in order to become truly professional. How many hours have you invested so far in what you are really passionate about? Comment below. Step 5. Carefully plan your future direction and visualize the final destination. Don't rush to start your project hoping that everything will go by itself, but document yourself in advance and design a realistic development plan step by step. Without a good planning, it would be as if you went on the road without a destination, without knowing your way and being blind on top of that. According to the book The Millionaire Next Door, another difference between a billionaire and an ordinary man is that the first is a visionary who is planning for the long term. No one will tell you that they leave their fortune to chance. If you ever have the opportunity to talk to a rich man, and I'm not talking about those who got rich overnight, but about those who spent maybe decades developing a business, you'll see that they'll talk about the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan, and so on. They won't talk about how they hope their business would run on its own, on autopilot. They are willing to wait, understanding that the business is like a fragile plant that grows over time until it reaches the maturity needed to eat its fruits. Step 6. Believe in yourself even if others do not. There will be many who will only criticize and sabotage you, either because they think they know better or out of envy because you have a personal goal and they don't. Although it's good to be open to constructive criticism and new ideas, don't get discouraged. Believe in yourself and your project. Step 7. You need to have a champion's mindset. Be aware that everything in life has ups and downs. Don't get discouraged when you struggle, but take it as a challenge. Remember that hard times build character and give you experience, forcing you to adapt and to be better at what you do. Also, don't forget what I said earlier. Don't be afraid of work, because without effort, you can't achieve anything. Few people realize when they see a successful person how much work and how many sleepless nights have been sacrificed for their fortune. Therefore, know that whoever says, "If I were rich, I would never work a day in my life," they will never get there. I'm Alexandra from Rose Garden Edu. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press like and subscribe so I'll know that you want me to create more content of this kind. Bye bye, see you soon!